Over the past few years, there's been an exclusive underground sneaker community cultivating within Toronto, which has many so-called sneakerheads, particularly from the Atari Nintendo generation, paying top dollar for highly sought-after sneakers from their childhood past. For those within this community, it is not uncommon to hear of sneakerheads owning hundreds of pair of dead stock sneakers, or even going the distance to make the trek across international borders, or even impatiently waiting in endless lineup and camping out on sidewalks in front of retail stores just to get a pair of limited edition sneakers. These sneakerheads almost seem as if they're suffering from some sort of undiagnosable sneaker-philia. As more sneakerheads continue to binge, the need to develop a thorough understanding is necessary. Sneaker-Philliac, an investigative look at Toronto's exclusive sneaker culture, is a tell-all documentary which uncovers the underground sneaker community within Toronto and highlights the unique relational bond between dedicated sneakerheads and brand-name sneakers. In order to understand the who, the what, the why, and the how of this community, this documentary will consist of several on-camera testimonials and interviews which offers consumer, retail, cultural, and corporate perspectives. Just to clarify that the term sneaker-philia or sneaker-philiac simply refers to someone who has an addictive tendency towards or abnormal attraction to sneakers and or sneaker collecting in general. It may also be worthy to note that sneakerheads and sneaker-philiacs are terms which are colloquially used as synonyms with one another and will be used interchangeably throughout this documentary. So kick back, relax, and reminisce as your brain gets visually stimulated by orgasmic sneakers. While in my quest of finding some of Toronto's finest sneaker-philiacs, I created various testimonial questions, all of which pertain to sneaker culture and brand loyalty. Here, have a look.
For the most part, sneaker collecting is all about the individuality, while the sneaker game is all about the passion behind collecting and the history behind the actual shoe. Now, how does the sneaker-philiac keep it real these days in today's mainstream culture? This is a question we want to ask them. So, this is their response. Here, check it out.
I guess as a sneaker-philiac, keeping it real is not just getting the shoes just based on hype. I think it's really more, if you're collecting shoes, like, get what you're gonna wear, get what you want. Don't get it because, you know, because people said they're hot, or, you know, they're gonna sell well on eBay, or just looking to flip a profit or something like that. I think, you know, if you're really true to the game, you're true to the whole collecting aspect of it, just like I said, just get what you want, buy what you want, and, you know, who cares what anybody else says. I mean, it's your individual style, individual status. It is what it is.
You know, someone who's real to me is someone who's in it because they love it, not in it because it's cool, or they're trying to make a quick buck, or, you know, their man's doing it so they picked it up. You know what I mean?
Keeping it real. Your own style, for one, I think. Not doing what the cool thing is. So, like, a lot of people know, like, right now the cool thing is, you know, getting your SBs and, you know, wearing your slim cut jeans, but it's really hard to put the two things together. But keeping it real when it comes to kicks is just knowing your style and knowing what you like and not what everybody else likes.
A lot of it comes down to, you know, motives and reasons why they're collecting shoes. You know, some people collect shoes just to say that, you know, they're in kind of the cool group of what's hot, people that are buying stuff what's hot and new. And then, you know, there's the other people that are in it for the sole passion of the collection and the experience, and, you know, the stories that come along with getting that particular pair of shoes. And it actually means something to have a shoe, not these other people that, you know, love to buy shoes